Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard on this beautiful sunny day. And well, it's time to get busy transplanting the pecans that are coming up like crazy. They are germinating very well. I'm going to have to be careful that I don't disturb the other ones that are still coming up. Now, at the end of the video and somewhere up here, I will have the link of the video that I made where I showed you how I planted the pecans. Now, I done that back late fall so they could go through the winter. And here we have, let me show you all these beautiful little babies. This whole pot is coming up. See the beautiful pecans? I had to get the top off of them. I'm trying my best to protect these poor things from these horrid squirrels. Because believe me, you have to keep them covered or squirrels would eat them all. And then I have pecans coming up all in here. And I have two special treats. They're going to go to the plant swap with me. I found in another pot of mine two black walnuts coming up. See how pretty those are? And this is how I know they're black walnuts. Now I will show you a trick. You have to, if you want these poor trees to survive, you have to cut these nuts off. Just gently trim them. Try not to cut any roots. There's one. And here's the other one, which you can see the black walnut at the base very well. Because if you do not remove them, and sometimes they just pop off, you just got to be careful. If you do not remove them, those horrid tree rats will smell them. They will chew your tree down or dig it completely up just to eat those nuts off. Now, what you're going to want to do is have you a bowl and discard those things far away. Because they're done. They've done their job. Look at the beautiful roots on that little black walnut. This one's a little further away in growth, but this is just from sprouting this spring. And I'm going to take these both to the plant swap this weekend. Now, I do make my own soil mix. It was a bag of cheap topsoil, which is not soil at all, but it's topsoil. I got it at Lowe's. It's a couple of pitchforks of recycled potting soil. I have a 3-gallon container of very well shredded dry leaves. There's some bone meal in here to help cause the roots to grow, and there's some Epsom salt and a little bit of horse manure in there as well, because I'm trying to emulate what the forest soil would be like for when they sprout. So let's get started on getting these poor walnuts planted up, because they have been through heck. Alright, now I'm using these 1-gallon pots. Start out with the big ones because you do not want your roots to dry out. And you want to be careful, you don't want to break that tap root at all. And I'm just going to fill the pot up to where it come out of the soil. And like I said, you need to remove the nuts off of the stems where it comes out and makes the root, it won't hurt the tree, not one bit, but it will keep the tree rats from killing your tree. And believe me, they killed a dozen of my pecan trees from last year. I have 2 or 3 left from last year, thanks to the tree rats. And see, that's what it looks like. Let's get this other black walnut in some dirt. I know I'm gonna have to check my compost pile and see if I have any more of these babies coming up. Because believe me, I am not hurting one bit for black walnuts on our property. Now all around me are pecans. But no, you think any pecan trees are here? Not on my property. Nope. That's okay. I'm going to change that. Because lessons learned from last year, they're going to survive this year. And see, that's 2 black walnuts potted up. And I'll water them in as soon as I get done with all of them. Alright, let's get started on the pecans. Now what you want to do is have your soil ready, because the least amount of stress these poor pecans go through, the better. Sorry about the noise in the background, folks. And you want to be really careful, because I have a lot of pecans coming up, and I have a whole lot more planted in here. Alright, which one are you? Okay, wrong one. It's this one. And thankfully my soil is really loose. And look at the taproot. Look at the taproot on that one. You want to make sure you get it intact. And you see how the tree comes out of the pecan. And I want to be really careful how I get this pecan off. But the sad part about it is you can't eat them after they've sprouted, but it still, the pecans look just like the day that I planted them. See? And these are going to be beautiful mohawk pecans. Really good pecan tree. And like I said, you want to try to get them in the ground in your pot as soon as possible. But you have to take those pecans off, or these tree rats will kill them. I had one of the trees that the tree rats attacked. They chewed it all the way down from the top down to where the pecan was, ate the pecan but left the roots. And the tree wouldn't have made it. And that's going to be good, healthy medium for them to grow in. Alright, we're going to do one more. And then I'm going to get busy seeing how many of these I have up. And I still have more coming up. So you have to be really careful. I'm trying to make sure that I don't disturb any other little pecans or damage the taproot. Look at the root on that baby. if you're very careful, you can pop the pecan right off. Because see, what happens is it sends its root down first, and then once the root gets established real good, the root starts going up to make the trunk. And like I said, these pecans are still perfectly good. They're just not edible now. In a way, it's kind of shameful because, man, I'd love to eat those pecans, but nope, not going to do it. Now you got to make sure that your little pecan tree is dead center in the pot. You want to make sure that it'll grow up good, straight, and strong. Now, I have gone through my little saplings that are coming up. There was a few that I went on and I hated to, but I pulled them up because you want single trunks. I had several that had the split trunks, and it'll weaken the tree. You want single trunk pecan trees. It's the best ones. Alright, I will bring you back when I'm done, and we'll see how many I get planted up. See you here in a little bit. Okay, I was blessed with 29 baby pecan saplings and 2 black walnuts. Now, let's get these babies watered in. Thankfully, it's a sunny day, but it's a cool day, and that's what I'm thankful for. Because it won't stress these out much because they're used to being in the sun. But I do not want those roots to dry out at all. Now you'll see that a few are leaning a little bit. They'll straighten up as they grow. Hold on, y'all are crooked as can be. There, let's see. Get off of there. Okay, that's a little bit better. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. Sorry, I'm in the sun while the sun's up above me. You can do this. You just have to believe in yourself. Anybody can raise their own nut trees within reason. Make sure that they will grow in your area. These will go up, these pecan trees will grow up to zone 5, I believe. Up to zone 5. Might be 4, but I'll have more information in the description box below. These are Mohawk pecans. Wonderful, big, paper shell, beautiful, heavy producing pecan trees. Now, of course, it's going to be 8 to 10, possibly 12 years before I see a pecan off these trees. You know what? That's fine with me. It sure beats paying 80 bucks a tree now for them because they're price gouging like no tomorrow. Now, another thing. There is absolutely no guarantee that every one of these pecans will make it, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that they do. Now, I have more coming up. I just run out of soil to pot them up in, and I'll have to figure out a way to get some more soil, but it'll happen one way or another. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. You just have to believe in yourself. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer them as soon as possible. Everyone, take care, stay safe, keep on stocking your pantries, keep on prepping, keep your head on a swivel, stay calm, don't panic, don't get paranoid. You got this. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.